Frog Grips. John Young.
I didn't see you come in.
Yeah. Frog Grips. Code SPIN. Saves you 15%. New lavender collections out there. Some white and light purple. So
They got all the colors now.
yeah, no. Go get that. And then big news. King Kong. They re-upped. You guys bought enough bags that they're like, hey, let's keep this train rolling.
Dude, I'm so glad to have not lost them as a sponsor.
That's good. The good news, or I guess different news, is you can't use code SPIN anymore. One of you guys went to one of those discount codes and threw that on there, and it's not for everybody. It's for those people who watch. So now you got to go to knkg.com/spin. It'll be automatically applied going forward. So the link's down there. Your discount is still open if you want to go to King Kong and get that CrossFit. Those dividers are clutch. I want all my bags and luggage with those dividers.
I think they have like a lunchbox thing, and I was like, perfect. Like every bag that I have, I want to be a King Kong bag.
Yeah. No, it is. Again, I have mine from 2016. Still going strong. I'll probably have it at Syndicate. John has a shirt on.
This is a formal show. God dang it.
Not anymore. He was wearing a Syndicate shirt.
Oh, white beater night. Cool.
Oh, there we go. Now we're really classy.
Gotta keep it formal for the open report, man.
That's right.
Dang,
Tonight.
I knocked over a plant and it made the goodness great. I'm gonna have to hear about that later. Sorry.
Leslie, you didn't hear that.
I did want to say before we move away from frogs, I got to get Jay's beard guy. Jay Crouch's beard guy. He's got a good beard.
He does.
Australia, I think, is kind of how it works.
Jay
Billy Martin also has a good beard, so it might be. They might go to the same beard guy.
It could be. I think you should just grow yours out, Tyler.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people on your in the comments down there that they were impressed by your I don't know, manliness. I don't know if that's what
Lack
you call
of taking care of my face.
Yeah. Just makes you look a little tougher, maybe.
Older.
Yeah. Compared to what you were 3 years ago, it's quite the transition.
Man, that's the Tyler that I love. I love the emo Tyler.
Long hair,
we all love
long
emo
wispy
Tyler.
hair. Yeah, that was good.
Emo Tyler's never dead. He just aged up.
You do seem like that's not the same person.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing to put two of those side by side and be like, do you recognize these people?
No.
No,
I don't recognize him.
So we'll go through the open report. Tyler's going to go as much as he wanted to in his 11-minute video to go into the details. He didn't want to bore all the people. So we'll bore you guys with some more detail.
There's some good stuff in there that I really wanted to get into that it's just like it does not fit in a 10-minute video.
Yeah,
I do want to talk about like the main bit though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sure. And then we'll go into some leadership. I think that's Will Morad, WFP, where all that stands.
Leadership.
Blind rankings. And then, hey, typically Wodapalooza would be 3 weeks behind us, but we're 4 weeks away from 2026 Wodapalooza, and the workouts are starting to come out. So we'll take a quick look at that. But first, viewer comments. Got a new guest on the show to read some viewer comments.
Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi?
No.
Dang.
Sorry. I guess you'll just find out. I think you'll like it. So let's get going. Here we go.
Lil Wayne here. I'm going to read some comments from last week. You feel me? Okay. Here we go. First one is from Tanner Powell. Can we all just agree Tyler's wife is way better than Tyler at this?
If you missed it, Tyler's wife, Jeanette, was on the show last week talking everything CrossFit Medical Society.
And fitness.
She's better at everything than me. You should wait till her open report comes out.
That's a closed report.
Yeah, open and closed.
Yeah. So maybe we'll invite her back whenever you can't make it. Let's see what else Lil Wayne has got to say.
All right, this next one is cool. At Han Solo Wade, I'm using blind rankings as an icebreaker activity for a 10-person team at work. Might get a little hairy with that number. Any ideas for topics? I'm thinking types of food, burgers, pizza, fried chicken. Any ideas?
What do you think?
Did you add fried chicken, or was that in the comments?
That was in the comments. It just fits.
Blind rankings.
Hey, Lil Wayne, man, he just reads the script. Like, he just reads it. Whatever the comments say, he reads.
Just get anything anybody's passionate about. Movies are a good one.
I would say countries.
I don't think so.
Let's figure out who people are.
Well, I'm curious what the
Who are you?
what job, like what industry is this?
Rank
Like if you guys are like geeky tech nerds, you could be like, what's your favorite Windows year?
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody would like get really excited about that.
What's your favorite letter in Zuckerberg?
Z.
There's
obviously.
plenty. There's plenty of obvious
the
ones.
nerds would like R.
Yeah. So yeah, you gotta get creative. You gotta get something that everybody's gonna know and can weigh in. The worst blind rankings that we have done is when John doesn't eat like desserts.
Really?
Like those were the terrible ones. Like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Desserts
I
and
don't-
food. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat any of that stuff.
Because
So,
if people don't have an opinion, they're out.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
gotta be something. Try to relate it something to your work. I think that's the best way.
Countries.
Or countries if you run out of ideas.
Just do countries.
Like Tyler, in your opinion, what is the worst country? Somalia?
I'd have
At
to
the
give that one
time?
some thought. That I would want to. I wouldn't
Or
want to mess that
Brazil?
up.
I know you hate Brazil.
No, I don't hate Brazil.
You were telling me how Brazilians are freaking. Never mind. Go ahead. What's the? What do you think? the worst country
North Korea is pretty bad.
Maybe.
Hey, they published a public survey, and their people love it. from
I'm
what I
sure. I'm sure they do. I'm ashamed to say I've never done blind rankings. We usually once every 2 weeks we have one of those team meetings because everybody's remote, and I've never done blind rankings. So I gotta do that.
There you go. That becomes the icebreaker of the future.
Yeah.
Kenneth the Lap, why are these videos not on the channel's page? Because nobody would watch them. So
What videos?
if I made
those
this video, if
videos,
I made Lil
yeah.
Wayne public, I don't think it would get much traction. And then once your videos start getting much traction,
You can
it's a death
subscribe
spiral.
to our monthly subscription. You get access. to
I
these
could put it
videos.
behind in the members only.
Members only.
Yeah, and then the diehards could get it. And that'd be worth the subscription that you pay. You get access to the viewer comments.
Definite value.
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, all right, here we go.
Up next.
Damn, Spin, you messed up at Jane E. Now, see, correction for Spin, NorCal Classic does have invite spots still available for the elite without having to do the NCC qualifier.
All right, so I got blasted on this one. We're talking about the NorCal Classic. It's already over. No, they got 15 invites from the quarterfinals,
Yeah.
but it's not the top 15. It's invites from the quarterfinals. So don't think you're going to get in if you're top 15 because they may have favorites. I don't know how they're going to do it. So
Do you think if Tyler made it, they'd invite him?
Yep. 100%.
for sure.
I'd like to think somebody would.
I'd have to decline.
You'll be at Syndicate.
I'd have to.
It's just
What if Wilson offered it to you?
I think Wilson would do me that solid. If I qualified for NorCal, I think he would give me a.
I mean, well, it's a straight up. If you're top, I guess it's gonna be like the top 30 or
Yeah.
so. You're gonna get an invite in the world. So
We're playing big what ifs here.
No, I think just top 2,000. Like if you just make it, like you can do it. I think he would.
Oh, I can do it. I could do any event that they program, just not fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just top.
You'd be better than Kale.
True.
He's coming back. He's coming out of retirement. That's
How
what
do
I
we
saw.
know?
I'll show you after the viewer comments.
All
I'll
right,
pull
viewer
that up.
comments.
Yeah. All right, Lil Wayne, take it away.
Hey, Spin told me not to do this, but I want
I'm Lil Wayne, dog.
at Banana Dance, man. Okay, here we go. One bro take a stats class. 50% athletes only do one open, 80% improve. That improvement data is fire, hot garbage when the population changes so much. 2, the open is getting older. Mine is cool, but this is useless without knowing CF membership data. 3, the open was big because a giant apparel company called Reebok spent 8 figs a year to make CF big. The health pivot was a gigantic blunder, and CF will keep shrinking till this is rectified. Good effort, though.
Good effort, buddy.
Dude, why does Banana Dance Man hate you?
I don't even want to give him the time of day, really. He's so freaking annoying. Like, he's number one, the 50 and the 50%, 80%, like without the data from memberships data. How the hell do you expect I get the membership data from every CrossFit gym in the world? Like, it's not going to happen. Number 2, you're wrong. Like that 50% is a good number to have. And then the improvement data, like I did some combing to get to that number. I understand like how easy it would be to shoot holes through, like if I just come out and like I looked at every single person in the open. Well, if 50% of them don't do it, there's no data that's useful. You had to do at least 2 opens to even qualify to use that data or to be involved in that data. So I'm talking about CrossFitters only. He's just like he's stuck on this Reebok thing, and
Big
it's like
Reebok guy. Big
he's
Reebok
like.
guy.
CrossFit's only a thing because of Reebok. It's like anytime anybody says anything, he's like, CrossFit's only a thing because of Reebok. And it's like, just shut up. It's not. Also, I'm not a believer in that theory. I think Reebok definitely helped. By all means, I'm not taking any of that credit away. But I think we were definitely on an uphill climb without them in the first place. So,
I would argue that Reebok set us up for failure after their contract expired.
Yes.
Because we grew too fast, and then you're left with trying to figure out what to do.
I think this guy got fired and he's from Reebok.
He's got fired from CrossFit. I think if he didn't work for CrossFit, he's kind of prepositioned that he has. He hasn't like directly said I work for CrossFit, but he acts like he has.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't, like he's a super jerk. And
I think he's a nothing burger, man. And you
Yeah.
can take that with however you want.
yeah.
Well, Tyler gets all fired up, so I had to have Lil Wayne.
It's okay, Tyler. I mean, we all can't have the glorious stats that Halpin has. Okay.
Banana
He's been doing
Dance
this for
Man-
years. by the way.
years.
If you ever need any help, like he's always out there, man.
I'm calling you. Banana Dance Man is just like, he got me so pissed. Like I went, I like was like, I'm gonna battle with you. And
Can we
then
call him
after, like,
BDM?
BDM. After I got to that point of like, I'm just going to sit here and argue with you, I then went into, I'm just going to say something ridiculous so this all stops. Like, that's how pissed I got. Like, I'm done talking to you. I'm just going to tell some weird allegorical story that does have meaning, but I know you won't understand because you don't understand stats either. And then we're just going to move on.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that was a good one to get you started. And last one.
So many comments this week. Keep them coming. And while you're at it, subscribe to this channel. This is the last comment. Well, technically 2 of them from the same dude. At TJ, you want participation, then the open needs to be free. What's my $20? I see no return for the $20. And the second one, the average CrossFitter who works out 5-6 days a week at their box has no change of ever getting to the games unless they become professionals and CrossFit becomes their job with sponsors and training. The professional aspect has ruined CrossFit and the games for most who ever participated. That's it. I'm out. But I'll leave you with this. Real G's move in silence. Like lasagna.
That's right.
Like lasagna.
That's right.
Wrong on both accounts.
Should be free. Just give it away the free. Give it.
That person voted for Bernie Sanders.
I mean, it's an interesting idea to play with. Like, could you get the Open to the point where it's like, hey, it's just free to sign up? I think actually the $20 probably boosts participation more than it hinders it. I think if it's free, people are just gonna be like, well, I'm not going to sign up because
what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet if it was free, the numbers would be very similar. like then it like $20 versus free, like just very similar.
Right.
So if 300,000 people do the Open and it's $20 a pop, that's $6 million that you did not get just to see that it was the same.
The athletes, the professionalization of the athletes killing the CrossFit is
the progress of a regular gym goer.
Yeah, that's not true either. Like, I think it was like you could color what I said in the video as like he doesn't like the elite athletes, and it's like, no, that's not what I mean. They've become too unapproachable,
and we've talked about this before,
right?
Like
because we put the bar too high,
too unattainable.
Yeah, they're too unattainable.
Like you were like a lot of college guys that were just looking, and guys who like maybe were like ex-college sports guys, right?
Yeah.
XD1 guys. You are looking for something to do. You're kind of lost. You love being fit. You're just kind of working out aimlessly, and then you see this dude on ESPN who's the fittest man in the world, and you're like, I can do that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I think that reached so many people, and now they're like, I can't do that,
right?
Like that's too hard.
I mean, I know when I started, I was like, oh, there's only 26,000 doing the Open. Yeah, I got a shot. There's zero chance I was even close. I know Tyler had a similar story. He was going to sneak up on everybody the year too.
I'm still sneaking.
Nah, you're not, they know about you now.
They see me coming. Damn.
Yeah. So, no, I don't think you come in now and think you have any chance of being something without 3-4 years of dedication.
Working at it, yeah.
Like,
I mean, even then, you look at a guy like Ilya Moskalenko, like he's been in CrossFit for 3 years. And like started it for 3 years, but and he's barely into semifinals, and he has a 350 snatch and a 440 clean and jerk. Mm. So like, if you're not coming in with that, which you're not, like nobody is, right? That's what 3 years gets you to that spot. Like with that, right? Like.
Yeah,
it's and that's a tough sell. That's a tough sell because I think a lot of, and I can't speak for women, but I think a lot of guys got into it for that reason because they thought they could do something that was bigger than what they currently are, and it was a dream, but it like you could see it.
It was my dream.
It was somewhat attainable.
Yeah,
somewhat.
Even if it wasn't, it looked like it was.
Right.
And now it looks unattainable, and it really, really, really is.
Right. Like, you imagine looking if you were 22 years old and you graduate college and you're a football player, right? Like you're a safety or running
defensive
back.
End per se.
And you're like, yeah, I'm going to let's check out this CrossFit. You look at Jason Hopper and you're like,
I can do that.
No.
Oh yeah,
not anymore.
Yeah.
But like, and I mean, I think that attributes to a little bit of the drop off from the Open report. I don't want to segue too soon, but the biggest drop off was in that 25 to 33 year old category, right? And I think that contributes to that somewhat.
When we get to that part of the report, remind me of that because it's crazy how much it overlaps.
Yeah. I will say it's a really hard thing to think about because it's not worthless. Like if you were an XD1 athlete, like you're going to get stuff a lot quicker than most people. Right. And you could make it. It's just not going to be in a year or two. It's going to be in 5.
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, like the year 2 or 3, you're going to be hopefully sniffing semifinals, but you're going to be 20 to 30th. Dang, Abigail's getting loud.
She's getting the lungs on her now.
Like, yeah, you have to know you're going to put in years and years of work, and you may turn into be Moskalenko, where you're just making the semifinals. Like, that's a lot of time to be dedicating yourself to get there if you're really trying to be the best.
Right.
And you don't know if you'll be the best ever.
Right.
So let me pull up Mr. Kale.
Kale. Almost forgot
Kale
about
Lehman,
you,
the comeback. He started following me. I think it was last night or the night before.
He's back, baby.
Yeah, he is.
And he's got swag now.
2 weeks, 2 days.
Is this the real him?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Dude, this is insane. Like if
He's following Morty Chalk Up World Fitness Project Hiller and me.
I don't think it's the real him then.
What do you mean? That seems like a good 4 people to start following.
I don't think he would follow you guys.
I think he would, dude. He was going to do the Hiller. He was going to do a show with Hiller.
Yeah.
And then ghosted him.
Well, things got rough last year. Hey.
I don't.
New year, new man.
This is his same Instagram profile? Or is it a different one?
Oh, it's definitely his. It says Kale Lehman. It's not like Lael Kamen.
Click on his post.
Lael Kamen.
Look at him. That's a good looking dude. The effective modification of heat shock temperature as standard transformation efficiency.
Yes.
Look, he came back in September for those who weren't ready for the sudden departure.
Go to the next one.
I am not retiring. Look, same dancers on it.
Bet.
Yeah.
I don't think this is him.
2 weeks, 2 days.
Because he doesn't post like this, like that stuff.
It's a new year, man.
That's
Post
not,
what?
I don't.
Words
I don't,
on a black background?
Yes.
Look. He has a video from covering CrossFit that he left tagged, and he left this one.
Men, do you think could potentially win it?
3 or 4.
This is his.
Is Dallin a threat?
Dallin is a threat.
Justin,
Yes.
James,
Yes.
Ricky.
No.
Is Jeff a threat then?
Jeff is a threat. Yes.
What about Roman?
I think Roman, dude, all these guys have potential. And like I said, I think everybody, these guys.
That's a no. What about Kale Lehman?
Is he going to do the Open?
He's just a threat in the Open. Yeah, he's a threat in the first 3 weeks. Then he just tends to fall away. How many men do you think could potentially win it?
Jason backpedaled.
So yeah.
All right. Well, you guys can believe what you want. I don't
This is
think
that.
that's it.
That was his little. Instead of like Hopper, how he has his little folder of hate on his phone.
Yeah,
The tags. The tag tab on Instagram is his hate folder.
We'll see. I don't think it's him.
It's definitely Grant.
Grant, who was it?
It'd
Grant?
be the greatest troll of all time that you pulled off.
I don't know. See, look, Grant was right here. You aren't him. Can't be Grant.
Unless
Grant
Grant
would comment
is playing,
you think Grant would comment on his own post?
playing the big game. That's smart, Grant.
If it is him and and he's like top 10 in the Open again. Oh my God.
Can you imagine if he beats Hopper by one spot again?
It would just be hilarity at that point because it would piss the elite athletes off, right? Like at this point, it would be like, dude, what do we do? What do we do?
What he should do? What he should do is wait until Hopper posts and post one rep better than him in every workout, just to beat him by one spot.
Great troll as well.
I can't. No video proof.
No video. No, you don't have to do a video. It's at an affiliate.
Just mess with him. That'd be great.
Yeah.
What's insane is he doesn't need video proof, and his score stands with 0 video proof. My workout was live on your channel, and we took to 0. How does that make sense? How does it make sense, Spin?
It was modified.
They said my video was modified, and we did it live, and that got taken down. What?
You were a target. They
How
were targeting
insane
you,
is that?
John.
No, but I just take me there.
Right.
How? And
I mean,
his scores stand. I'm not even.
There was no
literally
video.
Nobody. I'm like,
Right. You screwed up in that
I'm
there
like
was video,
6,000th
John.
in the world. Like
With no quarterfinals, no advancement to semifinals, nuked. You're gone.
insane. Can we just for a second acknowledge that that's insane?
It is insane. It's so great, though. I felt so bad for you when it happened because I was like, that's just not okay.
But like when you whatever for whatever reason, but when you retroactively looked at his scores count,
Right.
and we know you didn't do it.
But he was
We
an
know.
affiliate. He was an affiliate. It's all verified.
It's fine.
Yeah. So who am I to say? All right. The open report. Let's see. Let me pull it up here.
I think our comments are frozen.
Yeah, the comments on StreamYard have been getting bad. We might have to find a new solution here soon. First off, if you go to my website, go sign up for the newsletter. It's the only free one out there that's sent to you 5 days a week. Other ones are behind a paywall now. So go sign up. Go do that. And then you can click on the open report. And so Tyler, first of all, before we get into the actual info, what made you want to spend a week pulling data?
I think I've thought about doing this the past 3 years. And by the time I usually would like think about it, like basically as the open started, and I'm like, it's too late. Like if I come out with the report now, it's just like, it's a miss. I knew it had to come out before the open started, but what finally like pushed me over the edge was like, I had seen the state of the industry report, and it like rang a bell, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to try to do this. And so I reached out to a couple of friends that I knew might have scrapers because I didn't know how to build a scraper by myself. And then Barkley sent me one.
Oh, not Michael?
Michael?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that would have been a good one. Barkley sent me his, and then I read up a little bit on how to code, and I changed it to what I needed. And then I just started pulling. But yeah, like to me, CrossFit should have used data like this to inform what they were going to do on the next year. And I think like,
you don't think they were?
No, I actually know that they haven't been.
No. Okay.
I think that they look, so as I went through this analysis and thought about all these issues, they're definitely looking at totals. I think that's as deep as they're going, but they're not using like,
I think they have like retention rate.
Yeah.
Daily
I do
counts.
have an ex-insider who used to give this information, and he did it on his own, and it was just trashed. Like it was never utilized. So
that's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you started pulling this data. Look, you can click right there, King Kong. And yeah, click that and you go straight to 10% off. So the open report, you can watch it. Over 6,000 of you guys have. But
we appreciate it.
Yeah, as we go through, let's see, 15 years of grit, 1.63 million people have done the open, 235,000 last year, and 57% CFIDs in the open. Before we do that, there's money here. So Chattanooga, 999, thank you. Tyler, does your wife know if there's any availability at the San Diego CrossFit Medical Society event, February 21st to 22nd?
No, but you can reach out to the CrossFit Medical Society. They'll be able to tell you.
That's super helpful.
His wife might know. Tyler doesn't know.
No, I don't think she does. She writes and works on stuff for them, but she's not organizing any of that stuff.
Gotcha. Did you know there's over 80 comments on your video?
Yeah. I was looking against the other videos, and I was like, okay, so this one, when I come out with this, it was like, I spent
She's so nice.
Yeah, she's great. I spent 4 months doing this. And this
you could have done it in a couple days. With just
I could have done it in a couple days.
It's crazy.
It was nights and weekends, and it wasn't like every night and weekend. It was just nights here and there when I could swing it. But oh shit, where was I going with that? That was the first metric I thought. I was like, how many people have done the Open?
Ever.
We've never talked about this, and like 1 million people doing the Open is like a huge thing that we should have talked about a long time ago. It's like
it should have been a big like celebration.
Yeah, I mean, like McDonald's has it on their fucking sign.
Yeah,
like 1 billion burgers sold or whatever.
Yeah, I know. No, there should have been a countdown. I seriously just a countdown clock on their site. Like I think would have been insane.
Speaking of countdowns, I'm gonna take a tangent. How cool would it be if the CrossFit Games website, you go to the CrossFit and it was counting up in real time. So like 100,863 people have signed up for the 2026 Open. Join them.
Yeah.
And there's a link to register.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time you go, it says 102,000.
Right.
And you could play like that.
It's like the debt clock.
The Facebook movie, wherever they keep refreshing to hit 1 million people, and then that can be Dave Castro just refreshing, right?
Yeah.
1 millionth sign up gets some sort of set a number. 200,000 sign up gets an F-150 or something like that.
That would be so fun. Like honestly, it's not like maybe not an F1, a free L1.
No, F-150.
L150.
Speaking of that, like I'm
CrossFit level 4.
Yeah, I'm semi proud of like my CrossFit ID number, like how low it is, and it's like
mine's lower.
Yeah, yours is so much lower.
What's your ID number?
Mine?
What was
or
mine?
Spins? Let's see here.
How do you know?
It's on your CrossFit app.
4451.
4451.
Nice, man. And he goes back to like
2011. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I looked up the first and last, so through 2025, the first and last CrossFit ID number, so 0001, and then
who was the first person?
I had that name somewhere. I'm gonna have to pull up all my sheets. It was an Asian lady. She's a photographer. I reached out to her. She never got back to me. I don't.
Josh Everett's wife.
Lin Yi from China. CrossFit
Jakaru. I know that place.
But what's weird is her Open is only in 2017 and 2018 stats, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
she hacked in.
Yeah, but with the CrossFit ID thing, so. And I've asked about this. I've not got any pushback on it. So if I'm incorrect, like this is a hole in the report. But I thought about like, you're only given a CrossFit ID if you do a level 1, you sign up for the Open, or you do some sort of training course that they used to, all the training courses they used to have, CrossFit, football, gymnastics, endurance, all of those, right? So I wanted to know how many people have not done the Open that had IDs. And it was, it's 43% of people had never done the Open that had CrossFit IDs.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this person. This is number 10.
System test.
What is your number, Tyler?
Sorry.
I got a pretty low number too. It's lower than Spins.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
It says CFID number 1530.
There's no way.
I'm just telling you what it says.
What year did you start?
Like 2010.
You started in 2010?
Yeah, I was 16.
Really?
No, Tyler.
God, he's just screwing with me.
So I'm 683,000.
You're way down there.
Let's see. I actually don't know how to work. They've updated the app, athlete profile.
I'm pretty close to the millionth person.
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties, so I can't figure it out via the app.
I'm using the app.
That's because so many people are signed on.
I think it's like I was somewhere around 40,000 or something like that.
You're 40,000?
Something like that.
Wow. How am I 683,000 then?
Because you signed up in like what, 18?
16.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's at the peak. That's coming near the peak.
I guess I'm after the big 14, 15
swing. Yeah.
16 boom. Yeah.
So that was impressive to me. I would love to know if that number's actually wrong. And like I'll call it out. It might be wrong, but I don't think it is. I haven't gotten any pushback that it is wrong.
Just -1 for the system test.
-1 for the system test. And then of course the chart we've all seen is the open participation, and I broke it up in men and women and total. I like that the men and women do seem to model each other. There seems to be like a pretty consistent distance between them. And then like I didn't realize how high we had actually gotten in 2024 in relation to the peak. Like we're
on the way.
On the way
yeah,
back.
Because I mean I remember like in 23, 24 they had like a growth goal.
Yeah.
Like 5% or something like that. They were trying to grow, or 10%, something like that. We fell just short. But no, it was, relatively speaking, it was making a pretty good comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a very consistent roller coaster where like it builds and then there's something crazy happens and it drops, but then it just kind of builds year over year. And then something crazy happened again and it dropped. And what's going to happen this year? It's going to be a little bit bigger than last year.
Yeah.
And the next year's going to be a little bit bigger than last year. And if we could just please, for the love of God, not have something crazy happen, it would keep on going.
It should.
And then the question a lot of people ask is like returning versus new athlete data. You can see the new athletes have really started to take a hit.
2020 is crazy.
Yeah.
How
really
many?
low.
Look, I mean, Greg killed the media and then Dave killed Lazar. If we could just stop killing things, it'll keep growing.
I mean, that's what really rang for me about how bad 2025 was, is like we basically matched a pandemic in how bad we took a hit. I mean, like the entire
2020
world.
no, 2020
Greg was before the pandemic.
2020 was the October 2019 Open. So it was the second. It was the second Open in the year.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
we're worse than a pandemic.
That was when they killed the media in 2018 after the games. 2019, the Open was right in the middle of all of the different sanctionals. And then they had this idea of let's do the Open before all of these sanctionals start to make it easier to follow. Let's just do it in October. Like there's so many things going on in October that was just a disaster. On top of being the second Open in a year. And you read some of the comments on your video and they're like, an annual checkup's not enough. You got to do it twice or 4 times a year.
No,
that's what your affiliate is for. The Open is for the worldwide check. But nobody wanted to do it again in October. Kids are going back to school. You already did it.
right.
There's college football starting. There's so many things going on in that time frame that it was just a disaster.
Right. The Open really is at the perfect time of the year.
And everybody started questioning, like, what is this? Like, why do we change? Like, now we have no media. Like, there was none. I don't even think they had the social, like, media stuff
They
back
shut down
up at that point.
Yeah.
Like, they had archived everything. So there's nothing pushing it. There's nobody pushing it. And so, yeah, like, nobody knew was signing up.
I can't remember what the name of that guy was that, like, basically talked Greg into all that stuff. Sevon talks about him from time to time, but he was the main driver behind all these stupid initiatives. I do not understand how he thought that was going to play out.
Yeah, it was bad.
Anyway,
It was bad.
I know the comments are frozen right now, but a lot of people are trying to find out CrossFat's ID number, and he's staying strong. CrossFat, can you just give us like a range
Just give us the numbers, but in a different order.
No.
Yeah.
Like just give like top 2,000.
Try all
top
combinations.
or top 3,000, or you know what I mean? Like just so, because he says he has U beats, man. I just want to know how far back he goes.
Well, there we go. There's only 4,450.
That's what I'm saying. Like
and we know that number 1 is Yi Lin, and number 10 is a system test, and nothing in between. All of them in between that are affiliates.
Even if you're like 17, like just say like top 1,000.
We will find you.
No, we're not gonna find you. I just want to know how far back you go.
Just Jeff Kane, was that? He was
Jeff
the CEO
Kane.
at the time.
It was Jeff Kane.
That was a disaster.
Yeah.
Great CEO. Should bring him back.
Yeah.
More like Jeff Payne. Am I right?
0 to 10,000.
0 to 10,000.
Okay. All right.
The best.
The best.
This is going to be John's favorite section.
That means it's gonna be my least favorite.
Listen, the red
this one I
yellow,
struggle. This is the one I struggle with the most.
I don't understand why you guys struggle with this.
I've not even seen it. What are we talking about?
We've already talked about this, John. But so I wanted to look at all the athletes who have done the Open for every single year, who were the best. Now, of course, like Rich didn't do 1 year. Athletes fall out for different reasons, but it's like, to me, you've made it work. You've stayed healthy for this long. You've stayed in the sport. Like, you're a real model for what CrossFit is at the base level, right?
So these are athletes that did 15
Opens.
How many were there? Do you know?
Total athletes. I used it to only pull exactly what I wanted. So I only wanted the top 5.
1.63 million.
No, it did every Open.
How many have done every Open?
All 15.
There's not that many. It's
I can't imagine.
Crazy low number. Even the 10 plus is crazy low.
I bet you Becca Voigt Miller's one of them.
Yeah, she's second right there.
Second right there.
Second best Open athlete of all time.
All time. So of course you have Rob Forte, and it was like, when I saw it was Rob, I was like, yes, like that dude. Every single year kills the Open. His average being, 30 is probably the greatest of all time, because her average is 67th. Her worst is 155th. I mean, look at Rob Forte's worst is 1799th. Like, 30 stays.
I'll give you 30. Rob Forte, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's easier for women to stay at the top for this type of thing. That's why her numbers are. That's why her numbers are like that over Rob Forte. I mean, you can say she's the best of all time, but it is easier for women to stay up there than it is for men.
Mm-hmm. Irving was a surprise and not a surprise at the same time. If you know Irving,
I'm surprised he's still doing it.
Yeah. Why?
I never hear about him. Like,
right.
You still hear about 30. Right, and Rob's a little bit still in there. Obviously, Austin's around. Like, I don't know what Irving's doing. Like,
he did crash like 2 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
He still competes, man, and he's still fit as hell.
I just remember him back in the day. Like, he would crush the Open, and then he'd be like, "Oh man, this is his year," and then he wouldn't qualify.
Dude, think about this: 30's worst is higher than Becca Voigt's average.
Right.
That's pretty. That's pretty wild.
Of course, Ben Smith, Hobart, being
Hobart.
1 point behind.
1 point behind. Ben
this is his
Smith.
year. This is his year. He can make it up on this.
He
year.
can make that average up.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Top 5 in the world of all time Open athlete. That's pretty wild.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Becca Voigt, China Cho, I was surprised to see up there. And then Ashley Werner, had never heard of her. I had to dig.
Dude, Ashley Werner's a beast, man.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah. She's like the 4th best Open athlete of all time.
It's true.
You don't know Ashley Werner?
She's big.
She's like top 600 every year.
On average.
She does weightlifting meets too. I had to look hard to find a good picture of her.
She's holding an L sit. She's from Canada.
Yep.
She's been to the quarterfinals 3 times. 21, 22, 23. Her best finish worldwide was 2022, 304th in the quarterfinals. Made the age group quarterfinals in 22 and 24. Made regionals 6 times.
Yep.
Semifinals in 2022 in the age group semifinal.
Yep. So shout out to Ashley Werner. I don't know that she's ever had this much like clout given to her, but this was a big deal. And then Jennifer Smith, a home pick. So I was happy to see Jen had made it up there. And what's crazy is she had a kid and like still
did it.
Still did it.
And still hanging on the top 5.
Yeah, still hanging on the top 5. But when I was originally texting John and Spin about this, they were like, I don't like it this way.
That's true. I'm more on board now after seeing it in like actual data.
Yeah.
We just have to define what we're talking about, right? Like,
I mean, if you want to say the best,
you're calling them the best open athlete of all time. Like, you're not saying they're the best at the open.
Right.
They have done they're the best of the people who have done every single open. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine with that.
But I did, to kind of try to meet you guys halfway, I did the best athletes by era.
And this makes so much more sense. The women's is a little bit funky, but it makes a lot more sense.
Carolyn Prevost.
Yeah, Carolyn Prevost was a bit of a surprise.
Yep. Really good. Of course, like
South African Krista Holta is down there in 5th.
I had to do a little help for Rich because his name changes. Because I think in the beginning it was Rich Froning and then became Rich Froning Jr. Or it's vice versa. So I had to like fix his. But everybody else seems to make sense to me.
Is Rich the only one that spans 2 decades? Or two nickels?
2 nickels.
I think he is.
Believe he is.
That's
Congrats,
pretty cool.
Rich.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Would have been if it probably would not have been in this era. That would have been cool. I would have liked to seen where he would have been. He would have had to have been best overall had he not done, or had he done, what was it, 23 or 24?
I don't think he did 24.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying he would have been over Rob Forte?
It had to have been.
Yeah, he had a lot of top 10s.
Did he do every one, though? Or did he do the one in 2007? I don't think he did.
There was none in 2007.
11? Sorry,
2011.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
guess he did. I guess he would have, yeah.
Yeah. Affiliates.
Affiliate data was a big deal.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, the reason I kept that chart in, because it is gross to look at, was like it kind of gives you a pretty accurate count of how many affiliates there actually are. Like, how many affiliates do you think don't have at least one representative in the Open?
I mean, we know the top was what, 15,000 in 2018,
right?
So
that's
I guess I'd say 80%.
Yeah,
is probably a good approximation.
Right.
Right.
But then,
so 80% do it. So you could say that like 2025 there might have been 11 to 12,000.
Mm-hmm.
And that number might get, like the 80% might get closer to 90% as you get less affiliates. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. The thing that I think is useful about this, especially for HQ, is like, if to me the Open is the greatest state, it's the stock ticker for CrossFit.
It's like the health marker.
Yeah, it's the health marker for CrossFit. And so it's like, if you, based on how many, number one, like how much your affiliates are going up and down, which they track all the time, but how many are like want to be invested in the Open? If you're not wanting to be invested in the Open, it should be a giant red flag immediately. And then like using that, like I don't have the data on, I don't think anybody has the data besides the HQ on how many affiliates like are leaving after they aren't represented in the Open. Like, how long do you have until that happens, or how many just exist and don't do the Open at all? I would imagine that number's super low. So anyway, and then
6%.
6%. John's calling it.
Yeah.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Halpin talk all the time. We're frequent.
Good.
Just like, yeah. I mean, we have these talks all the time.
That's good.
So the average athletes per affiliate, so how many people at an affiliate are doing the Open. So this, I talked a little bit with some folks about this one. So this is across all time. And the reason I kind of stuck with that is you have the low years of 2011, and then like you went through the peak, and then, you know, you have the current years. I think that you still would have gotten like a pretty good representation.
I think this is spot on.
It feels right.
So I put out I think it was Woolley put out something and said that only like 10 to 15% actually signed up for the Open at an affiliate. And so I asked on a story like right after that, like, what do you think your participation is of people that actually pay for the Open are in your affiliate? It asked anybody, and I got anywhere from like 5% to 30% on average. And then some of them were like the 50, 75% range, right? But so many of them were in that 10, 15, 20, 25% range that I feel like that 21%, 21.9 average, when you think about there's 100 to 125 members on an average gym.
Dude, I think it's very accurate. And like, do you have the answer to this question?
How many people? I not off
that
the top
do the
of my
Open
head.
that aren't affiliated.
I
bet it's like 30%.
I bet it's grown over the years, but I don't think it's
higher.
that high.
Oh,
I don't think it's that high.
I can find it, dude. These sheets are crazy. Keep going. Wait! Before we move on from that, scroll back up to the previous slide. So this, I kind of wanted to fit people into buckets and see if gyms into buckets. So it's like if you had 1 to 25 athletes in the Open, 26 to 50, and seeing, sort of the distribution of those. And it's like, I did not expect it to be that bottom heavy. Of course, like with the average athletes per affiliate being 21.9, like, yeah, you can make that inference, but I did not expect like that many gyms to be running just 1 to 25 athletes. That seems like I would have liked it to be more like 26 to 50.
I think there's a lot of people that the gyms are running their, Friday Night Lights, but they're not encouraging people to sign up.
Right.
I would actually argue that there's probably a good amount of members who don't even know that they're supposed to. Like they go to the gym, they've never been to Games website. All they know is that their gym is doing some type of intramural Friday night thing for 3 weeks or 4 or 5 weeks back in the day. And you signed up to do it in your gym and you just show up and do your workout. I bet there's a large percentage of people, especially in that white line, where the owner doesn't push it. They just do something for the community, and then a handful of people sign up because they're watching this show.
I think there's like 4 at our gym right now because there's not a huge push for the Open.
Dude, there's not a push at all at my gym.
Yeah,
and like I'm
but
like, hey guys,
but you're not affiliated.
No, we're not affiliated, but like they want to do Friday Night Lights, and I'm like, guys, you can't expect. It's not going to be like a big showing or anything. Y'all don't promote it.
Right.
Like nobody even knows it's coming. It's like 2.5 weeks away and nobody knows.
And that's like,
they haven't talked about it at all. Not even like the Open is coming post. And I'm like, guy, like, and then it blows my mind. It blows my mind how much they don't. And I know it's not. I know there's a lot of gyms across the United States like that where.
Hey, BDM. And John, like, I get to that at the end. Like, I think I asked Spin, I asked everybody. I think I put it in the big group thread. I talked to different affiliate owners everywhere, and it's like, what is the Open? Why do we do the Open? You rally up your affiliate members every year, but like, you're spending a ton of time and energy to make this work. Like, what is really the point of the Open? I did not ever feel like the answer of like, it's your yearly test of fitness. I didn't feel like it was good enough. Not for the participation that we saw in 2018. Like, that didn't feel right. And so I sort of get down to that at the end of like, it really is your moment and your stamp to say like, I'm on this ship and like, I believe in this thing.
PC, if only CrossFit HQ provided marketing materials for affiliates to help promote their event.
Did they provide that in 2018?
I
think that response is ridiculous.
I'm mixed on this. So in one regard, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, you're helping the affiliates like get a jump start or like you're giving them something to do. But then it also reminds me of The Office where they're doing that commercial and it's like this stock footage of these random people and they're dancing and this cheesy music.
Right.
And then the very end, it's just one shot of the guy, of the whole like actual office jumping up in the air.
Yeah.
And it's like, that doesn't sell it on anybody.
Because that's not us.
Yeah. Like if you post that video on your affiliate website, it's like, that's not my gym. Right. Those aren't the people I know. Oh, look, it's a picture of my logo. I don't care.
Right.
Right. And so like, yeah, you can use some of that stuff. Like, yeah, there's posters and stuff you can print out and take to the printer and do it. But for some, like, you've got to get, I don't know why, but the affiliate owners, not all of them are bought into actually pushing that on their own.
It's because it was never, like, it is about your affiliate. We do know retention goes up that if you keep athletes in the Open, but like the real thing about it was back in the early years, everybody just believed in CrossFit. It had nothing to do with the Open, really. It was just belief.
Yeah, and I mean that's a hard sell now. Yeah. Like this Better Barbie.
Is it better or butter?
Whatever.
Better Barbie.
Yeah. Barbie. The members get the experience Friday night, so why pay $20? They have 100 members, less than 20 sign up. They encourage them, but why would they? Like, that is the same. I feel like, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's the same thing as a person, as an owner being like, well, what is CrossFit doing for me? So why would I affiliate? Like, why would I pay the $3,500 to affiliate if they're not going to give me any like tools to run my gym? And it's because you love CrossFit. You want CrossFit to grow. If like, it's almost like the community insurance, Tyler. Like, if we are all in on this thing,
this will work.
It grow. Everybody succeeds.
Yep.
Your gym grows. The sport grows. The company grows. Everything would grow if we all just. What does Rich say? If we all just got in a room and talked together,
you could figure
everything
it out.
would grow. But there's so, and I'm sorry, Spin. I know you. I'm keep on cutting you off. Like, there's so many people with this mindset, or just thinking they're too good for CrossFit, I guess, or like they don't care about, I don't know, like it growing. That's how things die.
Sorry, go ahead and Spin.
I liken that comment to, like, if you go into a coffee shop, or like I think Panera tried it like years ago, where it was the honor system. You go in, there's a pot of coffee, and you pay whatever you feel is, worth it, or you just like, it's on you to pay for it, but you could technically walk out for free. And how many people walk out for free with their cup of coffee thinking it's not a big deal? And then 6 months later, Panera or whatever coffee company does it. It's like, we can't do this because we're losing money. We're going to go out of business.
Right.
If and it goes back to Lil Wayne. That last comment that he read was like, I'm not going to pay the $20. What do I get for it? Like 50% of that goes to CrossFit running CrossFit. So $3 million help support the company so that CrossFit is still around next year. If we all stop doing that, if we all stop taking L1s, if we all stopped paying our affiliate fees because we just don't find the value in it, guess what? You're going to XYZ Fitness. There is no CrossFit. There is nothing that's tying the community together. $20 to support the methodology and things that's changed your life is pretty cheap for if you're thinking about it for a whole year to pay $20. You paid more than $20 a month for ad-free subscriptions.
Taco Bell.
$20
ad-free
for Taco Bell
subscriptions.
today.
Both
No.
John and I did.
Yeah.
Dude, Taco Bell's gotten so expensive, though.
It's
I don't know
so
what-
expensive, dude. McDonald's is the way. The same amount of food, I get for $8 versus $20 at Taco Bell. But like spent in 2018, there was just such belief in CrossFit, the company. Like there wasn't that mindset. People just like, yeah, we're doing the open. Like, why wouldn't we? Like
I also think though, back in 20, there were a bunch of people that felt the same way. Like I'm not going to pay for it. Like why do that? And the more the longer I've been around and the more I think about it, it's like, dude, $20 a year to support something that has very much likely changed your life. Like $1.60 a month.
Right.
And if you don't do it, there's a chance that it doesn't go on next year.
Right. Regardless of how you feel about the company now.
And guess what? If CrossFit's not around and they don't put out 3 open workouts, there's no Friday Night Lights because your gym's not going to run it.
Right.
But this comment, my affiliate is brand new, open in October. Half the members have never done CrossFit before, and the owner isn't pushing the open at all because he's just trying to get people through the basics. They don't know what the games are, and they don't know what the open is. So my answer to that would be, why would you not do the open then to be like, this is our baseline. This is where everybody's at. And like, if you can't do some of the movements, there's a scaled down, like you scale the workout.
Everybody can do foundations.
So where you can do it. Everybody, right? So, like, why would you not get a baseline? And then like right now is the perfect time to do the open because then next year you see how much you improved from not knowing what CrossFit is to now you were the fittest version you've ever been.
And what's retention like, Tyler, when you improve year over year?
It's 80% of people can improve every year.
Yeah, but didn't you say if you don't improve, you leave?
Oh yeah, you'll
50%.
leave. Yeah, 50% of people who don't do the open leave. And it's like, we don't know what that retention data is like for people who don't do the open, but I guarantee it's worse than people who push the open every year. Dude, the gyms that really put a big push behind the open every year, I never wanted to leave those gyms. I still think about those gyms to this day. Like CrossFit on the Plains and CrossFit Maximus. We talk about them all the time.
And before I forget, if you've signed up for the open, go into your competition dashboard, add hashtag the barbell spin. I've not looked at that for a while. We'll have to be doing the draft here very, very soon.
Don't miss out. Dude,
So
I really
make sure you're at it, because last year we did the draft and I published who's on every team, and then people go, I want to be part of this.
Yeah. Sign up.
Do not delay. Sign up now.
Hashtag barbell spin.
Hey, Spin, can you do a poll?
Oh, man.
You don't have to. Maybe just in the comments, and like only really comment this if you would really do it. I've thought about doing. Should we do shirts?
No, I don't know. That's 2 weeks away, man.
We could just do a pre-order and you just get them.
Let's see.
You want to pre-order shirts?
We'll just do it through Travis. Travis, you got this, right? By the way, I wanted to answer Summer's question about how many unaffiliated athletes there are. It hovers, so it's been as low. The data pre-2017, there was
There's a
something
poll
that
out.
happened.
There's a poll out there for you guys.
Go vote. Do you want shirts for the barbell spin open? We'll figure out how to brand it real nice. It's been between 6%, and last year it was 9%. Almost 10%. It's been hovering around 10% for the last few years. It was 22,000 plus people last year were unaffiliated athletes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Continue.
Affiliates. Number of affiliates with 101 plus athletes in the Open.
Yeah.
Those are
so
some
this
big ones.
There's a big swing in this last year. So 295. So 295 in 2024. So 2024 was a really big year. I did want to get a feel for the juggernaut gyms of like how many people are pulling in 100 plus members. I didn't go over 100 plus, and I kind of wanted to see, but the numbers just get so low.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's over 30,000 of the 350 in 2024.
Yeah.
Like that's a very large percentage on a small fraction of the number of gyms.
And then 166 dropped last year, or did it last year in relation. Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of big gyms in Europe that didn't do it. Brazil that didn't do it.
Right.
For sure.
That's super alarming. Of course, like CrossFit knows about those gyms. I would assume they would have to be monitoring that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I have like dropout rate. So, like, did you not have any athletes in the Open the following year or the previous year the following year? That one really was mostly for people like HQ and affiliate members just to see what those dropout rates were. The thing that I wanted to say is upward mobility. So this is an ability for a gym to grow in membership year to year. And it increased through the Rosa era, which I thought was interesting. So it's like more gyms became 76 to 100 Open athletes.
Well, 2024, we were almost we were like at the second best that we had. We were equal to the second best ever.
Right. But it's sort of a gauge on affiliate growth. Like it's not direct, but it's like if more people are signing up for the Open, they're definitely growing, and I would assume they're growing in membership. And so I thought that was really interesting that went up during the Rosa era.
To be fair, if you cut this at 2020, the 2020 number would be like 180.
What are you talking about?
Like you have 2018, 2024, 2025, right? And it looks like 2025 is like crazy, crazy bad compared to the rest of CrossFit. If you had a 2020 year, it would be like 180.
Yeah, because it's going back up.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a dirty way to cut it. You're right, John.
Let's see. Percentile improvement.
Yeah. How many people? I was interested to see how many improved, especially in the 20 plus percentile points. And that's 31%. So, like, if you start at like a 50th percentile, 31% of those people are getting up at, above the 80th.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really good improvement. And then like how many never improve or decline is only 20%. Now, Hiller pointed out like not everyone can improve. I'm like, yeah, sure. But only 20% I think is a really good number.
Yeah, I mean, I think we see people that are still getting more fit years and years into doing it. On the left of that, count of athletes by age per year, just real quick. This is probably our problem.
Yes. It is the largest problem that exists right now.
That white line is.
It's also how to succeed.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yes. I'm curious. Do you think that because what we're looking at is the young, actually probably college age and up into the 20s stopped doing the Open. We're not getting new people to fill that bucket as they age up compared to what we had a decade ago. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we don't have every year of that, but when everything shifted in 2019 and we're now carrying milk jugs in front of a couch and the messaging has gone from Chris Spieler doing the Open to grandma doing the Open, does that hurt the bottom of that 20-year-old funnel? And it goes back to, you can tie this into the Border Patrol, the military, U.S. military sponsoring the games. Like that's what we used to like go in hard at. It was always the first responders, the military. That's who should be doing CrossFit. If you're in that, you should do CrossFit. CrossFitters should consider going into that line of work. And now it's like, oh, we can't talk about that. And now look what you have. You have all these 20-year-olds that are going to do something else. Mm-hmm. The question is, what are they doing?
I've heard that like the younger generation, I've heard it both ways, that the younger generation both isn't working out as much and then also is working out more.
Oh, James, you missed something that you're going to like a lot, but also you get called out pretty hard. Like, I forget where, somewhere in the last 70 minutes, there is, something not great was said about you. So go ahead and scour that.
Spin, I overlapped. When I pulled these numbers, I was desperately worried about this because the Open and gyms have felt older and older to me, like aggressively older than just aging. You know what I mean? And so when I pulled this chart, I started to think about how the season structure has changed throughout the years. Because what you're saying, like with, the tip of the spear stuff and the milk jugs or the antifreeze jugs and all that stuff is like they started to try to appeal to an older crowd. And it's like the younger people just feel alienated. They're not turned on by that. Like they want to do something that gives them FOMO or makes them feel like other people are doing it their age, right? And then so I started to think about the season structure. And so like you don't have to scroll back, but if you go and look at that just athlete count over the years, like you can put a direct overlay of like when we were doing regionals, when we went to super regionals, when we went to sanctionals, and then now our new system. And it's like every time that those changed, that tilt went down.
Do you also, I still remember 10 years ago, all the gyms around Nashville had a competitor program.
Yep.
Right. And so like you'd start out in the regular classes. And if you were one of those top guys or women, you kind of were like, ooh, I'm going to go to the competitor program. I know that some people don't like that now. Right. Like, no, we just do our programming. That's it. But that competitor program is what fed your affiliate team that was trying to make it to regionals. Mm-hmm. And that's what you did is like, oh, I want all my people that are the best to train together so they get good at regionals and they can go to the regionals. And there was a chance of making it to the games before the super teams came.
Yep.
I don't think that's like happens.
That's not
often.
a thing. That's not really like the competitive gyms now are just so niche. And like basically,
I'm sure there's a few. I'm sure there's a few, and we'll see it at Syndicate. I'm sure there's a couple affiliate teams that go in there that are true affiliates.
Yeah.
But I don't get that sense that is like those groups were there because they wanted to be able to make regionals at some point.
Right. People were proud to rep their affiliate and be at regionals back in the day, and now it's like, what training camp are you with? Mayhem. Whatever. There was 1,800 Mayhem teams. And they were in Brazil and all over the place, and it's like, you're going to see that, and it's like I want to go back to that affiliate style, and like. That was the point that I really wanted to get across was like those back in 2015, there was a lot of talk of like, what do you do with the athletes that they cause a lot of problems. They use all your equipment. They're not doing class, like all that stuff. But every affiliate that I've ever been to that has a large competitor base, they were always way healthier gyms. Now you could argue that they go there because it's a better facility or whatever. But I think what I observed is that it trickled down even to the people who didn't want to be competitive, because people would be training, people would jump in on pieces with the athletes that they could do, and they would feel cool because they did, some workout with, with me, it was like Jen Smith. It was like, I felt cool because I was doing workouts with her. And then like, I go work out with the class and I'm moving better because I want to be able to train with Jen. And then they're, having to compete with me. They start moving better. And then like everybody in the gym is moving better and feels better. And it's like, that is gone. That's all gone now.
Right. No, and a lot of times those competitor programs they're not following Mayhem, or there weren't those programs out there.
They were
like,
home. They were home.
They were the owner that was just creating harder workouts or an extra workout on top of what they were doing for that group of people. It wasn't like, hey, we're just going to come here and use your gym. Like, they were still part of the community, and you knew what it took to get to that. And it's what members were doing, striving to go to compete there.
I think Chase did this at Big D. Like, he made the rule that, like, if you were at his gym, you had to do his programming. But if you wanted to be an athlete, he would program extra stuff for you. But you were going to do the affiliate program.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
Let's see. Moving on down, we're going to go through a couple things. Go down to the recommendations. Recommendation number 1, restore the participation feedback loop by reinvesting open registration funds into the regionals structure.
Yeah. So, I mean, we kind of already hit on this with, like, the thing about regionals where you were pulling from such a smaller base of a smaller travel base. And so it felt like a community event. And then I've hit on the piece where, it affects, I think, your retention in the gym, in your own affiliate, because people care more. And then once a year, if you have athletes that are qualifying to go to regionals, guess what your gym's going to do? You know, it was like mine. We were 2 hours away from Cincinnati. We drove up to Cincinnati, or we were 3 hours from Nashville, and we would drive down to Nashville. It was like that was basically the commute for most people to go to the regionals. And it's like, I knew a bunch of people that just went for one day, and it was like, that was cool. They hung out with everybody, but that created a camaraderie event essentially. And then also the cutoff for athletes has been raised every single year. I didn't include the chart I included in the graph of, like, essentially how many athletes can play ball.
Yeah,
and like
less and less.
Back in the day, it was like basically 4,000 athletes around the world were allowed to play ball, and now it's like, I think it's close to 1,000, and it's like, you know what effect that has.
The number of athletes that actually do in-person semifinals, I bet, is less than that.
Right.
And I mean, you look at it, like, anybody that's using the quarterfinals as their methodology, as their, their funnel, the same athletes are going to get invited to 3 or 4 of the same semifinals. They can't all do them, so it'll trickle down beyond that. But if you're number 300 in the world in quarterfinals, there's a good chance you don't make it to a semifinal unless you did one of these other random online qualifiers.
Yep.
Whereas 300 in the world back then, you were going to a regional somewhere.
Basically. Because, like, John hit on this with the athletes, the football athlete, right? That whole example that you were giving. What those people would have done in 2014 is they would have joined a team somewhere. Like, you had some of the pieces, but you didn't have all of it. And, like, back then when you had 6 people on a team,
you could go to regionals on a team and even if you're bad, but you're good at lifting.
Right.
Right. And then you could hide.
Yeah,
right?
you could hide. And
it would bring more people to the competition. Yeah. I think, and if people haven't seen it, you need to watch the 11-minute video that's kind of hits the head topics of Tyler's open report. But the super regionals to super regionals, and that equals getting more people at your competitions, even though it does cost money to do, like, as far as the growth of the sport. And when we embraced that, the open was the highest it's ever been. Mm-hmm. Every step that we've gotten away from it, it has deteriorated in various ways, right? It's gotten a little help, but still, right? Yeah. And I think that's the biggest point that you've, like, in the whole entire report, is how is this recommendation 1 to fix growth? Because I just think it would. I just think it would work. People, Abby does too. People loved regionals.
That's
I
right,
didn't, and I loved regionals. Obviously, like, I'm the type that thinks it's an easier bar to think you can get there as an individual. And then there's way more people that can do it because of teams, right? Like, and then when you said the people who come to the competitions, it's either you know somebody from your gym or it's your family. Yeah.
She
And
is
it's like-
all on board with this.
She is big time super regional fan. Like, I don't see how, even if it costs money, just the sheer marketing boom you can have from it. Like, I just think it's worth it, man.
A lot of people won't go to the games, and this was HQ's opportunity in each little, region to say this is a mini games. This is like a taste of what you would get at the games. It was a fantastic marketing opportunity. At the very, like, there would be affiliate gatherings and stuff. Like, everybody, a lot of the big, or a lot of the
that's
gyms
the thing. Like
from the region would do
TFX had
meetings
the whatever the Southwest or South Central affiliate gathering there.
there. Right.
You could do that at these semifinal or regionals, and that's part of what you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
And having like the central regional be the way harder than all the rest of the regionals, like there's something to that, man. Like,
It was great, dude.
People want to watch that, right?
Yep.
So like if there's Dallin, James, and Justin would be in the same regional, and they only have 3 people.
they'd be in the Northwest back in the
Right,
day.
and they only have 3 people that go. There's going to be some weirdo that is ahead of one of them
Right.
going into the last day, and everybody's going to be like, "Oh my gosh, James might not make the games," right? And that's what, like, that added to it, because like when Sam Briggs didn't make the games
Huge.
in 2014
After she
just
won.
Yeah.
Imagine if that happened today. And like things like that could happen. There was so much more just heartbreak and just like, oh my God,
Storytelling.
I made it.
Yep.
Right? Like, you don't have the same just heartstrings that were connected like that regionals brought. There were so many tears shed, good and bad, from regionals than any other competition CrossFit's ever put on.
Mm-hmm.
And you, like Fikowski missing it 2 years in a row because of handstand push-ups, when everybody knew, dude, that guy, if he ever makes it, is going to be dirty. And then when he finally did, he was 4th place as a rookie, right? Like, that stuff matters. That's storytelling, right? And you got to find a way to make it work.
The thing,
right? Like, I think you just have to find a way to make it work.
I was thinking about that, John, like, find a way to make it work. And like, we think like that. And like HQ sitting there, they're looking at their,
It's not HQ, it's Berkshire looking
or
at
Berkshire is looking at it, and they're just seeing, their balance sheet, and they're like, and their income statement, they're like, no, we can't do this. And it's like, no, I don't think you understand. Like, you have to find a way to make this work. Like, there's no other option.
Obviously, nobody's coming here to buy you,
Right.
to buy CrossFit. So you might want to invest long term if you want a chance of getting out of this thing.
And the thing that I thought about that actually I 100% I think would happen is, like, say you just took the map, the regions map that I had, in the video, and you just laid it back down. It's like, we've got to find events willing to put on this regional, and like people to host this and cut the cost for us, but we'll subsidize it. I think you would have people coming out of the woodwork to be like, I would host that event immediately. And like, they haven't had a regional or a semifinal in years, and they'd be like, I'd do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Because they know what it means.
yeah, I definitely agree. And if Berkshire's plan is to keep cutting costs by just reducing workforce, like, that's not gonna.
It's a revenue driver back on. Like, yeah, you're gonna give up a 20% you're already giving back to the affiliates, back into this regional structure. And it's like, I said it in the video. I know 100% for a fact that the regionals were costing. I said 1 million in the video. It's more like almost 1.5 million that they were spending on these regionals. It's insane.
That's crazy.
They're now running for $300,000-$400,000. Like, if you give them however much you can dole out to each one of these semifinals, it's going to greatly help. It's going to increase how many sponsors and vendors that they can have at the event. and then they're going to get more. They're going to get more people in their gyms. They're going to stay longer. People are going to want to open more gyms and all that. It will pay off within 5 years.
Can you not, and maybe this is what it looks like. And I'm, don't know. Can you not like just lease out like the Central East Regional to Syndicate? And it's just called the Central East Regional? I think you'd
have each region, somebody would bid or ask, apply to be the one that hosts it. And
it would be the same as you have now, right?
If Wilson wanted to run that one, but like, I don't know if they all have to be in an arena like Knoxville.
No, they don't.
Right? Like you could do one at a large gym if you had the right setup, right? Like the Mode Classic, you could do that out there in the Pacific Northwest. You could do JR's gym. I mean, here in Nashville, you have CrossFit East Nashville. You have Proven. Proven has 4 lanes of a semifinals level floor. Yeah, it's almost like going back to sectionals.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was really homegrown at that point.
Right. The thing that I was thinking about is like we're not far off of it now. We do have more regions than we've had in a long time. And the real difference is like that CrossFit sort of created this vibe of like it was a mini professional event in each one of your cities, but then also like it was just so close. And like anyway.
Miss Medeiros, regional sucked us all in 100%.
They were
you showed up like no other.
Yeah, and also like Justin talks about this all the time. His first experience as regionals, he was running 333 and he was right next to Josh Bridges.
Yeah,
and Justin was nothing. And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm next to Josh Bridges, right? And then lo and behold, he ends up a lot better than Josh Bridges. But you don't. So like if you can be in heat 1 of regional and be so underneath like the caliber of athlete that you're going to go against, and yeah, you're going to get crushed, but just the opportunity, and like you guys, I know people think I overestimate my fitness a lot, but y'all tell me if I'm being mistaken like this. It'd be like heat 1. Right. And it's like 20 people per heat. And one of the better athletes has a bad, quarterfinals. And like me and Jason in the same event.
Right.
Like that's the type of athlete that you would get against a guy like that. Like, yeah, y'all don't belong in the same room, but just the chance to go against the best in the world. And
it was
people would want to train for that. Like,
and you could have a bad open event. You could have a bad open event and you were in the first heat.
Right.
Right. And so like you did get to go compete against somebody that was really good next to you, at least on day 1, and then they'd pull away. But no, I if you can figure that out, I think that helps tremendously with the community, drawing affiliates. I'd almost say going back to a 6-person team draws more from the affiliate base than a 4-person team.
It does. It sucks because no one really wants to watch it. But
we don't want to watch it with 4, but like
we don't want to watch it with 4. And like there's also a question
we might not watch regionals. Like it might not even be that watch worthy, but so many more people would participate,
would show up
and pay for it. So like your competition would have so many more people and more money would flow in, even if people aren't watching it, right? Like nobody's going to watch heat 1, heat 2, or heat 3. Like, nobody's going to, and we shouldn't. Those people don't matter, right? But so many more people would come and watch the competition live in person. Money, vendors. It's just the whole ecosystem would grow.
The issue this runs into is that we'd have to cut quarterfinals.
But if you're going back to something like this, your regionals is your quarterfinals.
Right. But whose income statement does that hurt?
Do you have to cut quarterfinals?
I think you do.
You could do because
we're doing
3 weeks. We're doing 3 weeks and then go into a week off and then into quarterfinals. Like we're not doing anything to check the open, right? Like we find out if Colton and Mirham win, and then we just move on, and there's no video.
I mean,
review.
while we're at it,
The-
let's just go back to a 5-day open.
And,
like,
and the
honestly.
the only person that gets like dinged outside of that is John, and then like week 4 could easily be 2 workouts,
Right.
right? Like as part of quarterfinals.
Sure.
And then that's like, all right, you've made it into the top, whatever. There's 2 more workouts that you can do at your affiliate.
Oh, a cut.
Yeah, like it's a cut.
Yeah.
Like those, it gets progressively harder. And workouts 4 and 5 are now big boy
Quarterfinals.
workouts.
Yeah.
And they're the quarterfinals. You got to pay to continue on. Like if you're in that top 2,000 or whatever you want to do,
Right.
top 25%, whatever.
That's
And you just
cool.
do the next week, and it's 2, and then you have all 5 workouts, and you do everything you did like you did with the open back in the day, from reviewing and doing all that stuff.
But then
So,
it's top 50 in the South region
Right.
of that quarterfinals. Like
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, all of them.
top
Yeah, the
50
Inspire
in
region.
The South region
yeah,
goes to your regional.
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm telling like that's still so many more people would fight for that.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. All right, we got to move on. It's been.
Hey,
we got-
I just
we
want to
got
say it's only
23
taken me
minutes.
3 years, but I finally, guys, have converted you guys to back to regionals team.
It just took a week's worth of pulling data.
4 months. 4 months worth of data work.
All right, real quick, leadership.
I've heard this, but I'll comment. I'm gonna take her out of the bouncer. Go ahead.
Leadership.
Will Morad goes over to Mayhem last week, publishes the podcast on Monday. We've got World Fitness Project. We've got 19 signed men. James Sprague is the lone holdout. He may or may not be doing it. I don't know. The women only have 7 announcements on what they're doing. What is going on with the women? Like, what are the women not going to do World Fitness Project?
Any of them?
I mean, Emma Tall's the only one out of the top 10 who has been signed so far.
Well, I thought roughly 70% or blah 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 blah.
They said 70% is accepted. That's what Will said with Rich, which means 30% did not, which means that would 12 total out of the 40 invites to be a pro card holder have declined. We know
Right.
4 men: Dallin, Justin, Adler, and Ricky. Jason and Hatfield, Jay Crouch, they didn't even get an invite because they didn't do the finals. That's only 4. And we know Lucy Campbell, so that's 5 because she told Talking Elite Fitness. And you have Brooke Wells, who's retired, 6. That means there's 6 more women, unless James is one. But there's a whole bunch that are going to say no. Is it over? Like, what is it going to turn into?
I don't think it's over.
It's over. I don't think it's over, but it's like, ooh, it's a bad mark.
Yeah, that would have been nice to hear Will's opinion on that on the Rich Froning podcast. I would have loved to have a straight answer of, what we think of that stuff.
Dude, you could have pinned him down and not got a straight answer.
Well, it would have been better than
Dude. He's more crooked than a hillbilly in Kentucky's teeth.
We have great teeth, I'll have you know.
A hillbilly, not you.
It's looking not good.
I don't know. The whole podcast did not come off well. It was weird.
He's very evasive. And
Well, I'd say the whole podcast in general. Like the first 7 minutes, Will said like 6 words.
right.
And then it finally got into it.
Dude, that part where Austin's just like, please give me an answer.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Anything,
I know.
anything,
And
please.
nothing.
Which, I mean, it was a hard question. Like, what should Will even say in that situation? Like,
You just say yes. Just say we would 100% work with him. It's
but-
all hypothetical anyway. When people ask me hypotheticals, I just go for the moon. I'm like, yeah, buddy, I would just.
yeah, but if you
whatever.
you get how? Well, what would you say? You can't be like, well, the CrossFit Games is going to be part of our season because then everybody's going to attack you there.
You just spit. You got to be good at spitballing. You just got to run with it. I just like that's why Dave is really good at answering questions and making you feel like he answered them, even though he may have not.
Like whether there be a new movement in the open.
Right. And it's like if you're going to be the front man, you got to be able to shuck and jive like that. And it was just nothing. It like him going on that podcast was worse than him not going on it.
I know everybody's been waiting for it, and like the North Star stuff was terrible. My North Star is sport. My North Star is website.
I love Lamp.
They should have been like
John's North Star is mountain. Like what?
When he said that, I don't know how Rich kept a straight face. I really don't. I mean, like I don't know how you don't go.
We don't know what Angelo is doing though.
What?
Right.
Angelo's got a thick enough beard he can hide anything.
Right.
You say my North Star is sport. I don't know how you go, what does that mean? or you know what I would have said? You know what I said? Well, okay, I got you. That's cool. Would you consider the World Fitness Project like the sport of fitness? Right? And he would say
yeah.
Yeah, he would say yeah. I was like,
I hope.
You reached it. You don't have to do anything more. You
Done.
reached your North Star.
You're there.
You're
Shut
there.
her down.
You're there. You've done it. You're the most successful person in your mind.
And I don't know.
What's your South Star, Will? That's because that's where I feel you're at.
Not North. Or not sport.
I just wish that they would reconsider what they're trying to do. Because it's very loud and clear that not a whole lot of people can or want to compete this much.
Dude.
And I don't. One competition, like you just saw what Rogue did. They increased their cash investment in the prize purse to $1.215 million from $1 million. They added another $215,000 to their cash prize, minimum guaranteed. As much money as that World Fitness Project is spending, they could have done one competition in December in Copenhagen.
And it would have been more valuable.
And paid $300,000 to the winners.
Yeah.
And we could just say, hey, we're just doing this really big competition.
We're doing one awesome competition. We're gonna pay more than the CrossFit Games.
Yeah. So in Europe doesn't have a big.
Europe doesn't get anything.
Right.
We're gonna move it around every year to somewhere else. We're gonna be the world from that standpoint.
World Fitness Project.
But it's one giant competition where we want the best of the best to go, and we're gonna pay them so much money that they can make a living off of one competition. They'd spend less than bouncing around three places, burning everybody out, making people quit the thing. All of us would be so excited if there was a competition, one competition like that.
If they grow into the minor league of CrossFit, though, I don't mind it. Because
I don't think if you're the minor league of CrossFit, you can keep doing what you're doing.
Well, they got a blank check, man.
Unlimited budget.
I mean, people are already buying tickets for next year at the same event. You know,
I don't doubt it. Like
it goes Rogue and World Fitness Project.
I think Wilson needs to allow cowbells into the syndicate, like cowbells, like the Zuzu Velas or whatever they were from the World Cup years ago. Just get crazy drums.
I just like how he goes. But I would say the athletes we have are awesome. Patrick, you are
great.
Look, I get it to some degree. I get it.
CrossFit,
I get it to some degree because like last year at Syndicate, we didn't have the Jason Hoppers, the Austin Hatfields, because they all went somewhere else or they qualified through the online semifinal. I get that. But this was designed for the best of the best. And you're now seeing a large percentage of the best. Only 2 out of the top 9 do it. And I think the 2 of the 9 that are staying are doing it because now they look at it and go, I've got easy money. Like, I'll be top 3 regardless of what happens. Like I can beat all these other guys.
Right.
And that's going to be decent money for me. I'll deal with the ramifications later.
And it will be.
But But I don't think you can keep paying $80,000 or more or $60,000 to somebody who's not even on John's Mountain. Or if they are, they're on the bottom row. And be sustainable, because it's not going to drive enough sponsors to do that.
Is Roman out? Roman's in, right?
Roman's in and James is in.
James is in?
Wait, I thought he wasn't in.
Well, if that's what I've heard, I don't know.
Confirm that James is in?
I don't know anything. I'm just saying, I'm assuming James is in.
James,
man.
give us give us breaking news, buddy. You got our number.
You got something else, John? Is James out?
No, I don't know anything. No, like I don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay.
Come on, James, call us right now.
All right.
I don't even know what I know.
Me either.
Yeah, I love Lamp.
Speaking of, we're not making an open spin shirt. 56% said no.
Sorry.
They don't want our shirts. That's fine.
There's sometimes whenever things happen like that, and then I go, did I know something? Like, do I know something?
I don't know.
Like then
you gaslight yourself.
Yeah, like I have no, like then now I don't even know. Like I really don't even know what I know.
Yeah, James. I mean, James said he was the only one of the boys doing it on Savon's podcast, but then he also left a comment on my post of like, you're basically the average of your friends, and tagged them. So I don't know.
I would say that he's trolling you then, because it is easy money for James. Why would you not do it? And he handled all the competition. He handled all the competition the best out of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's guaranteed $80,000 just for showing up. If he doesn't feel like it, he could just literally show up and go through the motions.
That's hard to say no to.
And then he's up for $150,000, I think it is, if you win everything. So like, and it's gotten easier with all the big guys, all of his competition other than Roman.
I completely get it.
So, I mean, that's fine. We'll see. I don't know what the women's going on. I've asked around and asked, like, does anybody know why, like, more have just not been announced? And, like, nobody knows. We're willing to share.
That does make me want to shift my predictions, though.
Too?
I mean, if all of those guys are not doing it and they're just training, and James has 2 competitions that they don't have.
It would only be one before the games.
Gotcha. It just makes me want to, shift things around.
It'll be fine if James goes to NorCal and wins, but if he goes to Mexico City the first week of May, and then doesn't take top 3 at NorCal for some reason, and then has to go to online semifinals, like that's starting to add up,
right?
Where now you have less and less time to qualify for or train for the games, get ready for the games, all that stuff. You've now done 3 competitions. There's a good chance that some of those guys like Jason or Dallin may have only done 1.
I don't know why he's not stated whether he's going to do it yet or not.
I thought he had.
He said he did, but then he just put in
Not
no comments. So it got everybody questioning.
Right. My guess is like he's really.
Do you want me to call him?
Yeah, call him. He's really having a time with it. And if you're like,
good for him.
If you're having a time with it at this point, you need to like.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Sprague.
Bro.
Hey, James.
What's good, mister?
Are you doing the World Fitness Project? Yes or no?
Dude, I don't know. Am I?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You better tell him we're on the show.
When there's secrets, isn't it more fun that way?
Hold on. Before you say anything, we are on the show.
Does that change your opinion?
I know it's your time right now. I want to come on the last few weeks you invited me on, but it's always during youth group, dude.
That's fine. No, you stay to youth group. Youth group's more important.
Just tell us the answer now, and it's
understanding.
All right.
The answer is yet to be announced.
When do you plan on announcing?
Oh, come back to John Young. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. When do you plan on announcing?
It's kind of like a pregnancy announcement.
Wait, Danica's pregnant?
Danica's pregnant?
No.
Oh, James, you're breaking up. I think that's the last thing we got, man. I hope things go well for the two of you. Congratulations.
Dude, I have 9 months to announce it.
Okay, 9 months to announce it. I got you. All right, I'll let you go, man. Sorry for bothering you.
Dude, you're cutting out so bad. Gosh dang it.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, man. Thank you.
All I hear is you laughing. Bye, John.
All right, bye.
Well, congrats to James and Danica, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
James
know.
and Danica. Everybody. Hey, everybody from the show.
Congrats.
Go DM James.
Don't.
Congrats to you and Danica. That's. But just DM him. Don't make posts or anything. Don't make it
just
a thing.
just DM. Yeah, congrats. Keep it private. All right, that's World Fitness Project. All right, real quick. We got 9 freaking minutes. Blind rankings. That's right. Hey, Tyler. We're not gonna do. We're just gonna do the normal blind rankings because we don't got time for John to sing to us.
We got it.
Oh,
We'll go
okay.
fast.
Well,
We'll go fast.
I'll
We'll
wear
go
it
fast.
anyway.
I'll make good hints. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
No, it's okay. This is what we'll do.
Either way, Manta Sleep. Go to manta.com, mantasleep.com, and get the best sleep mask. Code SPIN. Saves you 50 or whatever, 10%. I don't know. Use code SPIN. 10%. There it is. Winter Olympics is the topic.
Oh, this would be a good one, Spin. Can we try? I'll try to be fast.
No, I'm not going to
No,
get it.
There's zero chance. Zero chance. All right, real quick. First up.
Oh, 2.
Ski jumping.
Yeah. Hold on. What would be 1?
Snowboarding.
I kind of like curling as my number 1. Man. I could get into some curling.
We
Dude.
agree on this one.
USA's in the gold medal match, man.
Yeah.
And we upset Italy. It's a big deal.
Curling's cool, but it's funny cool. It's not like sport cool.
That's my number 1, though, man. Come on.
You get it once every 4 years.
Have you ever betted on curling? Dude, betting on curling is crazy.
No.
You are so nervous the entire time. And
I
it's
could see
so
myself
slow.
screaming at the TV.
Oh, dude, you're like, sweep it! Sweep it! like, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Whatever they go down that icy thing on the
Luge?
the luge, any of those are
Luge
awesome.
is cool, like bobsled.
Bobsled's cool. Hockey's cool.
Ooh, hockey probably should be number 1.
It probably should be number 1.
Yeah, let's go 2 for ski jumping.
Ski jumping, number 2. All right. Did you see that they dudes are injecting stuff into their
wee-wees?
wee just to make it larger so they can get a bigger suit? Crazy.
Smart.
Oh, I did not see that.
I was wondering why they were doing it.
Apparently it gets like their suit is scanned to make sure it's like a certain size of their body, and so by making it larger, they can make a bigger suit, and so then it adds like a parachute effect down there between your legs.
This would be easy. You just like take a ton of electrolytes and eat pizza and stuff leading into like whenever they measure you for that, so you get bloated, and then you just shed all that.
I guess you could do that. Next up, just drink a gallon of milk.
Or you could just inject your pee-pee with whatever.
Yeah, either way it works. Next up, figure skating.
4.
I would say 5, but we'll go 4.
It would have been 3 with Tanya Harding was back there doing her thing.
It's just nothing about it interests me at all. It's cool what they can do, but like
I'm with you. I mean, You know what? There is an amazing figure skating movie though, Blades of Glory, top tier, top tier. You don't think so?
We're not rating movies though. We're not rating movies. Here we go. Next up. Speed skating.
5.
Also, did you see that little Chinese girl though that did like lap the field right from the jump, and then she just stayed in the back?
That's not from this year though, right? That's like from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, past.
I don't know. It was cool, but
it's cool. Like it's like sprinting, but it's just like I don't care. I also don't care about sprinting.
I don't. Yeah. Well,
That's fair.
like in the
All right.
Summer Olympics,
Yeah, I don't care.
Usain Bolt doesn't excite you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well we disagree on that one, but I'm with you here.
Yeah. All right. Next up, curling.
Number one, Tyler. Come on.
Just give it to him.
Give it to me.
Oh, you're giving it number
Give
one.
it
Oh.
to me. Let's go.
It's not better than ski jumping, but it is really like it's a lot. It's more
It's
sustained.
better than
fun.
ski jumping, for sure. Better than ski jumping. Ski
Which one
jumping's
would we
boring.
mess up?
Yeah. All right, and the last one, number 3. Yeah, there you go. Last one.
Bobsled. Dang.
Okay.
It's fine.
Bobsled positive in number 2.
Yep. The rest is fine.
I put speed skating a bit ahead of speed skating, or speed skating ahead of figure skating.
I could get down with that.
You're
I think.
slurring your speech a little bit.
It's a lot.
What's
we
going on
spent an
over there?
hour and a half on the open report. Sorry. All
right.
There you
job.
go. Man to Sleep. That was the fastest blind rankings we've ever done.
When you said we had to get going, we're fast when we have to be.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All right. And finally, did you guys look at the Wodapalooza workouts?
I have not looked at it.
I haven't looked at him. No.
Been reading comments from Banana Dance Man.
I thought you booted him.
No, I didn't boot him.
Somebody booted him.
He's annoying.
Yeah, I guess we found out who booted him.
Yeah, this is good. I could get there.
It does cross fat. It does. Yes, man. Yeah.
Every dude in the world thinks, man, if I just trained for like a year.
Sort of like ping pong. You know how awesome ping pong feels when you're playing it? It's amazing.
There's no chance. You watch the Asians playing stuff, you're like, I could never.
So I don't know if this is like this in other places, but there's a place in Nashville where you can actually do curling. Like it's a
that's
bar
cool.
with like a curling field or whatever you want to call it, and you can go out there and rent a lane and
I would do that.
yeah.
When we go to Nashville for whatever reason, we might go. That's what
Go
we'll be
hit it up.
doing.
Yeah.
You can see that in the members only section.
Yeah, 2 individual Miami workouts for Wodapalooza. No easy way down. Intervals, 4 sets of 3 minutes on, 1 minute off of descending calorie row, wall balls, and legless rope climbs. So 40-44, 30-33, 20-22, 10-10-1. The wall balls are 30 pounds.
So
Different workout.
you get caught, like,
You're going to get caught in the first round,
yeah,
the first 3 minutes.
yeah.
Then you pick up where you left off the second. So like if let's say you finished one legless rope climb, the second interval you'd start with the second legless rope climb, third,
Yeah.
fourth, then move back onto the row.
This is a cool workout.
I think it'll be pretty interesting because the last one you'll probably have to go through the last 2 rounds. Or
The
1.5
wall ball's
rounds.
heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, 30
Interesting.
pounds. The rope climb's probably not 15 feet. I think it's probably the semifinals regional style rig, so probably 14 feet.
Right.
Unless they got something special, but something cool, a little
It's going
different.
to test recovery ability. I wouldn't have programmed it at 30.
At the 30-pound wall balls.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good one though.
Dude, I think
A little
this would be hard to make it through the whole thing.
Yeah, I think so.
I was
'Cause,
trying
yeah,
to
I
figure
mean-
that out because you got 12 minutes of work with the 1 minute rest. I think you can get done in like 10 minutes, 9.5, 10 minutes.
Dude, I mean, 40 cal, say if you're going at 20 cal, which is moving,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like 5 minutes total.
unbroken wall balls is you're at 10 wall balls on the first set, 10 wall balls left.
Yeah,
And then 10 wall balls plus 4 legless. I would say that's 2 minutes. And then 30 cal row, you're probably not sprinting the 30 cal row at that time. So let's say you have 20 cals in it, and that's what you held the first time. So now you got 10 cal row with the 2 sets left. 30 wall balls, 10 cal row, 3 legless rope climb. By that time, I mean, I think that takes all 3 minutes, but like your really good people could probably finish the row in 3
they'll
minutes.
get into the row. They'll get into the row. Yeah, with
Yeah.
with 20, and then they could finish the last.
and then 20 wall balls, 2 legless, and then the 10.
And I think they row faster than the 20.
I don't know,
especially at the intervals.
Like your good people, like this is for the event, right? The actual event.
Yeah, I'm saying like they row. I think they row like 25 cals a minute.
This is not a qualifier event, right? I'm saying it's.
This is the first workout.
Yeah.
On Thursday of Wodapalooza.
This seems like it's just a really hard workout for your regular person. So
I think it separates who's going to win and who's not right here.
I like that assumption.
Just for like the top heat.
Like if you look at the correlation, like somebody that's in the top, there's only going to be 20 athletes, so it's not a huge field. But I think whoever, you have to be top 5 in this to win it.
To me, it seems like a big boy workout because you get minutes of rest and there's 10 legless total. Like you're jumping for legless, it's wall balls and it's calorie rowing, and they're in a sprint fashion. Like I think I think the small guys are hurt a lot in this workout. It's not super indicative of the winner per se. Everything is a big guy thing. If you're good at legless rope climbs.
That's what CrossFit's turned into, though.
Okay, but I don't think that's indicative of your winner.
We'll find out.
I'd lean more towards spin than I would towards you, John. It's you got to have good power output, but you also have to have good recoverability, and then like you have to be good at upper body pulling. Like the 15-foot rope helps.
But he said it would be more of a low rope.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm saying, like Colton Mertens doesn't top 5 this.
No, he can't.
That's my point. And Colton Mertens,
but I don't think Colton Mertens wins Wodapalooza.
Do we know the field?
He's also like
we're getting closer to it. I don't think they've announced all of the invites yet.
Okay. Next workout.
The next and last workout that we know.
Oh, we only know 2.
We only know 2. Press and impress. 3 rounds for time, 15 dumbbell bench press, 50-foot front rack dumbbell lunge, 100-foot handstand walk, 70-pound, 50-pound dumbbell.
This is short.
This is hurting.
But it's just a sprint.
I think the time cap was 8 minutes.
That's way too long.
You think?
Yeah.
People are going to
do the handstand walks on the sand. I'd be on the sand. That'd be sweet.
That'd be wild.
Do we know how many events there are going to be?
It's usually 6 or 7.
It's only 2 days, so it's got to be at most 6.
This is crazy for a 1-event score, and you just did a ton of wall balls.
I think people do this sub 6.
You can definitely do this sub 6, but like you're just going to see who is a great, like who has short arms. Like Colton's going to destroy this.
This is James Sprague.
Not necessarily, dude, because it's still like length. It's 50 feet. If it was if 15 lunges, that makes a difference. The only thing Colton has is this. Everything else is a longer limbed athlete. I agree. I think this is James Sprague all day. Is James in the field?
I think so.
Like you look at that first event, James is going to murder that first event. You look at this event, James is going to murder this event.
Oh, that's a lot of just your shoulders just tax the entire time.
Justin, I think Justin could give James a run for his money on this.
This is a fun workout.
Just because 15 bench press is nothing. Like the bench press doesn't.
Right.
It's
That's
literally
not where it gets you.
It's to fatigue you.
Yeah.
If the bench press was like that's the crux, then I don't think Justin would. But
this is all to get people.
James is confirmed. Hatfield's confirmed.
Austin will be great at this, but I think
Austin
James takes him to school on the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
This is all set up in that last round so that they get to the 100-foot handstand walk and fail.
And I don't think it's guaranteed. I think James beats Austin in this one just because that lunge. Like he's going to get a little bit of a lead on the lunge every time.
Yeah, but you got to hold those dumbbells right here.
You only James can do that? James?
No, he can. It's just like
Tyler's speaking of personal experience. Anything
right.
dumbbell
You're
lunges.
the greatest at lunging.
No, I'm terrible lunger.
No, I
It's
mean,
good.
so this
I
is
like
this is
both.
it's presented by Rain. So last year when they moved it,
Rain's
it was
back.
It was the Rain Sandbox. That's what I'm saying. Like this would be crazy if it was a 100-foot sand handstand walk on the sand. It's hard sand though, so it'll be fine.
They should brand the dumbbells with Rain.
Just on the end.
Yeah, on the ends.
Does that mean Hopper will be doing it? Because he's a Rain athlete.
I don't know if they've not announced Hopper yet. I know he's got invited, but I don't think he has. At least it's not been announced. Let me see. That's all for Wodapalooza. I just wanted to bring it up because they're starting to announce the workouts, and you should go buy some tickets.
So is this 1-2?
Yeah.
1-2.
Yeah.
Like, okay, wow, Jesus.
I believe that. Yeah, workout 1 and 2.
Is Laura doing Wodapalooza? Because she would destroy every person in the first one.
Yes. I do want to call your attention if you are going to be around South Carolina in April or want to. You should go sign up now. There's one spot left for a couple's the student ID, same-sex intermediate. A couple spots left, male and female, for the learner's permit, same-sex advanced, and a couple of masters. So,
Learner's permit.
What is this?
Those
Oh,
are
okay.
divisions.
Got it. Spring break edition. Okay.
that's right. I might even go there. I'm thinking about going.
You thinking about going?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm thinking about going.
Should we all go?
You guys want to hang out?
That'd be fun.
Where? It's in Spartanburg, right?
That's right. CrossFit Crash,
Hopefully.
April 24th, 26th.
Guys, we should like meet up.
Should do something.
There's a pizza place me and Tyler likes over there.
Is
There milk down an alleyway too?
Oh, that was
God willing.
That was in New York. That was. You know what? The other one I was thinking of was Ian's, and I think that's in Wisconsin.
Is it?
I
I was like, we've never been to a pizza place in Spartanburg.
because the Ian's the really good at JR.
Yeah.
JR is the one who mentioned it to me.
You don't have to talk me in very hard to go get pizza at the QT if you don't, if you want.
No, dude, come on. We got our own website. We're Portnoy's rival.
Yeah. Well, so maybe we'll go check out Crash Crucible. Go compete there. It's gonna be a great event regardless. And
We're thinking about going. We're thinking about being there.
we're thinking about going.
There might be something going on. Who knows?
We might
Maybe.
be doing something. A little something.
Never
something.
know. Never know. All right, that's it. Go check out Tyler's video on our YouTube channel. You're already watching it, so just go check it out now.
Subscribe.
And then go visit the website because that's my North Star.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.